I think that it's important for there to be more diversity in this field because the way sustainability and like ecology and conservation affects different people of different backgrounds is going to be different no matter what. It definitely helps bring a lot more perspective, and that perspective is definitely really important in trying to figure out how things can work best for different groups and environments and all that.
When it comes to disasters, whether political, economic, or social, people of lower class are first ones to get the brunt of difficulties that come with that due to poor infrastructure, and it's really up to the communities to begin to fight back, first through education and awareness, or come up with plans for what can be done.
I want to help design green cities, so it's important to understand the relationship between people and the environment around them. So it's been really cool to really understand how people feel about the environment, what it means to them, and then also what the environment means to us.
I have always kind of been interested in restoration and conservation ecology, but never had any exposure to what a job in that field would look like until I came on this trip. And to be able to see that and say this is actually possible and people do this, and not only just to see it, but to have mentors and allies and connections coming from this program has been so amazing.
This externship has really made me get out of my comfort zone, especially with nature, because I've always had like a love for it, but never like the need to like really get in. And this trip has helped me like really get my hands in the dirt, metaphorically and literally.
I learned a lot from the people around me, just because they're in specialized degree programs, and my path into this industry was less formal. So learning like the shared terminology, learning about the methodologies and the practices that happen within the space, and just having a lot of access to professionals, which otherwise I would never have had an opportunity to meet these botanists, these herbologists and all that. So it's just really great to have access to them and actually be able to keep in touch with them too.
I think just being able to see a lot of very specific and maybe even endangered and rare organisms and plants and species that I wouldn't have been able to see where I came from in my community is something that I really enjoyed.
Big part of me coming to this externship was to just push myself, because I'm naturally just such a quiet, closed-in person. It takes a lot for me to be vulnerable with people. So that social anxiety was something that always like held me back from a lot of things. But I think being around people for so long, you kind of have to open up, and it's really shown me that I'm way more capable than I thought I was. And I haven't really second-guessed myself this whole trip. I've just went with it. And that's definitely something I'm going to take back in my relationship at home.
Work here isn't about any petty economic or reasons or for power. Through the connections and cultural exchanges I've made in environmental sciences, I've censored myself more, and it's more of a work-life balance.
Earth is us. We are as dependent on it, as more so dependent on it than it is dependent on us. And I think that's something we should definitely be taking care of, preserving. We're doing humanity a favor here.